Update on my website's progress. I've been changing the way I've been doing things a little bit lately, mainly because I want a little bit more range out of the connection. So before I was running an ESP32 with a built-in wireless antenna. I switched that to an external antenna, so that should give me hopefully a little bit more range there. And I was also having some issues with running ESP-NOW and an access point on the same ESP32, so I switched it up to be separate. So the big change it means, instead of going right to the periscope with a command, I have to now send it through the access point, which is going to relay to an ESP-NOW master, and then that's going to send an ESP message to the periscope controller. So the periscope controller won't be on the same Wi-Fi network as the host or the client. So if I show you a little example, so if I choose here, these are all my different controllers. I choose the Dome servo because that's what I have set up. I'll move this out of here, out of the way some, so we get to see. And this is just an RDP to a Windows box that has the, clear these. This one is the access point and website, accepts the parameters. This one is the ESP-NOW master, and this one's the Dome server. So if I send a command here, you see it now gets down, all three of these operate. So go through. This is a parameter saying out 0, send it out 0, 1 because the access point and ESP-NOW master communicate via serial. This one's just a simple skipping, writing 0, 1 to this. This is the actual command I'm sending it from the website. So even though it says only D03 here, I have behind the scenes adding this other pieces here, which allow me to know where it goes in the body or in the droid. Then just writing, this one now receives the command, so it receives this whole thing that this just sent. This is just a little switch statement with a number 2 to actually send the thing. The target ID is the Dome sensor or Dome servo controller, and then the command D03. So see, it just kind of parses this 02 DS and D03 into 3 different variables. Then it sends it to a broadcast address, so everyone on the ESP-NOW mesh will get this. And it succeeded. This one receives 64 bytes from the master. The sender ID is a body, so I'm tracking who actually sent it. The destination ID is the Dome, so this is the Dome controllers. So since it's a Dome controller, it accepted the command, and then the target ID is the DS, so it knows to send it to itself. And then the command D03 is executed and opens all the doors. So if I have the R series, this will be RS, and then it won't go to the Dome. It'll send it out a serial to the R series like logics. So little quick presentation of what I've been working on. It does take about 0.48 seconds to, by the time you hit this apply to the time, well, from the time the reply, the command gets accepted to the access point to the time it gets executed is about 0.48 or 0.49 seconds. It's been pretty consistent between that. So as long as I have that consistency, I should be able to program some nice animations. So yeah, that's the update. I think I'm pretty happy at how it's handling now. It seems to be pretty reliable. Every time I hit this, it seems to be pretty reliable. So, all right, let me know what you think.